Wow, that was an incredible walk down memory lane. Thank you to the NBC team for pulling that together. And thank you to the Sports Video Group for this amazing honor, to Ken, to the team, what you do here tonight for this event, but really what you do for our friends and colleagues who need us. It's an amazing cause and an amazing project that you've started that we all need to continue to support. You know, if getting to this Hall of Fame is sort of a destination, maybe a midpoint, but a destination, I feel lucky the journey has been incredibly fun. It's been an amazing ride. So first to my fellow honorees, congratulations. Each of you have done incredible things. Those of you that I know, I have a huge amount of respect for you. Those that I'm learning about a little more tonight, amazing, just amazing. But I must single out my friend and colleague, Tommy Roy, the best in his field, an even better person. Tommy, I am honored to be doing this alongside of you. Having two loving parents, my mom Barbara, my dad John, both who are here tonight with their spouses, was the beginning of learning how to build relationships, be a good person, learn how to treat people. And having two brothers to kick around, Craig and Peter, both also here and also in the industry, made the beginnings incredibly fun and incredibly interesting. You know, we were a family that loved sports, but we became a sports media family. Thank you to all of you. I love you. Yeah, Dad's role at ABC as the head of sports and Olympic sales set the scene for Peter, Craig, and I. And it all came full circle for me later in life when I had the honor of playing my dad in the movie Monday Night Mayhem, which is the story of Monday Night Football, based on Bill Carter's book. I'm better behind the scenes than in front of the camera. Really, things started for me when I played hooky at the 1980 Winter Olympics, where I went to work at the ABC Hotel as a waiter. I took a couple weeks off of school that may or may not have contributed for my need to repeat that year of school. And while it had an adverse effect on my school career, it was absolutely a positive step in my future business career. It was at Lake Placid that my love of sports media truly set in. And then during my college years at Vanderbilt, those summer stints as a boom operator on Ryan's Hope and All My Children further solidified my love, not necessarily of soap operas, but of sports. After college, I worked at an advertising agency and on to sports sales at Sports Channel America, and it really clicked for me. And what that click was that I love the business, but even more so, I love the people in the business, the people who run the sports world, and that's the people in this room and those who came before us. Now, I've been fortunate to work across almost every single aspect of the media world over my career, and what's different about the sports people is they're just special. Truly amazing people I've been able to meet and spend time with around the world. So I'll name a few people over the next few minutes, and it's nowhere near the exhaustive list of the people I could and should thank, so please forgive me if I leave anybody out. But Marianne Gambelli, Bill Crosdale, and Peter Knobloch were among the first to give me opportunities that set me on a sports track. And when the chance came to join Ted Turner's new sports sales team in New York, it gave me another level of learning, which continues to serve me well today. We were sort of building and flying the planes at the same time at Turner Broadcasting in those years, and it was an incredibly fun and an amazing journey to be in Ted's entrepreneurial universe. And growing through the ranks at Turner and spending time with Ted, with Terry McGurk, Steve Heyer, and many others gave me knowledge, experience, and most importantly, valuable introductions to many of you, and that has stayed with me to this day. In 1999, they gave me the opportunity to run Turner Sports. It was a show of faith I'll never, ever forget and forever cherish. It was there that I learned how important it is to share the values with the people you work with. You know, working across a myriad of sports leagues, sports teams, as well as other network partners, we were able to then take some bold risks then, among them bringing NASCAR and Wimbledon in those early days to Turner Broadcasting, both in conjunction with NBC, which solidified my relationship with the great Dick Ebersol and with Ken Shanzer. And of course, and we heard from him briefly, bringing Charles Barkley into the sports media world has turned out to be wonderfully fun for everybody. But easily the best part for me was to be able to call him a friend. Every time you see him, it's just like that, incredibly fun. Joining and partnering with entrepreneur Lonnie Cooper at Career Sports after the Turner years taught me parts of the business I never knew from being in a big company. It taught me how to understand running and managing in an entrepreneurial environment. and I'm grateful to him and his team for those years. And all of that set me up for when Brian Roberts, Steve Burke, and Dick Ebersol wanted me to come run parts of NBC in early 2011. From the beginning, we had a great chemistry, and when Dick left that May, we were challenged in keeping NBC Sports at a high level, and I believe we have. As a team, NBC Sports has renewed and bought some rights of all kinds, whether it's the Olympics, the NFL, the PGA TOUR. We've added with the Premier League, with the NBA, and we've continued that amazing trajectory still today under the leadership of Rick Cordella. The privilege of working with the executive teams across NBCUniversal, as well as the exceptional on-air talent like Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Al Michaels, Bob Costas, Mary Carrillo, Dan Hicks, Andrea Joyce, and the production teams who really make this go. Fred Godelli, Drew Esikoff, Rob Hyland, Lindsay Shanzer, Joe Jeshu, and many others behind the scenes that are here in the room, has truly been the joy of my career. At each stop, I've learned from my colleagues. So to all of you at Turner, from Turner to Career Sports to NBCU, whether you're in front of the camera, behind the camera, in every single part of the company, many of whom are Hall of Famers already, and some of you that will be, thank you for your dedication, your partnership, and your friendship. I wouldn't be here without you. And to my thought partner on and off for 34 years, Greg Hughes. Greg, thank you, saving me a lot. My general philosophy centers on 3 words: teamwork, trust, transparency. Additionally, I believe that we should all mentor others, give them a chance to succeed, give them a chance to make mistakes. It always leads to better solutions. Relationships matter. They help you solve problems and create fixes. It was something my grandfather, Henry Greenbaum, taught me from a young age. And finally, I close with relationships for a reason. Liz, my wonderful, beautiful wife of 35 years, has been a total rock and partner for me and our entire family for this whole journey. I love you. I can't ever thank you enough. You make me better, you make me smarter, and I'm still trying to impress you every day. And to Jack, Caroline, and Henry, you have been such a joy. Mostly. And you've helped me stay current, you've taught me how to try to be present, and you give me incredible unsolicited advice. Most people in this room know how our families have to sacrifice for us to do our jobs. It's a lot to ask, so to you, I thank you and I love you all for allowing me this journey. As I embark on my next adventure, sports will remain a big part of it because of all of you. Because of that, all of you will remain part of my past, present, and future. I thank you very much for this tremendous honor.